and welcome to this Warhammer 40k battle report with me, Xenovids. What I'm going to show you today is a battle report between Chaos Space Marines and Grey Knights. It's 2,000 points. This is all part of the league system, which me and my friend have created, where we each have 3 40k armies of 2,000 points, and we battle them, and the winner gets a trophy. So, Grey Knights and Chaos Space Marines today. This video is a pretty long one. It's about 45 minutes long. So if you have models to paint or some spare time, sit back and enjoy the video. So let's look at the table. Today we went with a desert themed table, although we've got grassy hills and abandoned towers. So on the left side we've got a 2-story building there which has fallen into decay. Got a few hills dotted around, a small forest, a little pond with a water feature obviously, and some barracks and a tower. Not a huge amount of scenery, not a lot of scenery that would cause any problems with line of sight, but a lot of cover options for infantry and vehicles. So the mission today, we rolled the relic. You have a relic in the middle of the table, and both players try and grab the relic, and they get 3 points at the end if they contest it. So my Grey Knights, I've gone with a Grandmaster, and he's in a group of 9 Paladins. They've been upgraded to have cyborg ammunition, which means their strength of their weapon goes up by 1. I've got 5 normal Grey Knight strike forwards and a Razorback with twin-linked las cannon. I've got another one of those squads with a twin-linked las cannon Razorback again. Then I have a Land Raider, and inside the Land Raider is 5 Terminators. I have a Nemesis Dreadnought with a hammer, a heavy incendiary, and a heavy side cannon, and a Storm Raven with melter and las cannon. Now dotted around my models there are some demon hammers as well. So the Chaos Space Marines, same as the last battle report, 2 Land Raiders, one with 5 Chaos Terminators. Behind them are 2 Rhinos with 10 Nurgle Marines with plasma guns inside. Also with this army, he's got Typhus, which is a tough nut to crack, 10 more Plague Marines, which incorporate Melter into theirs, and also a Defiler. The army setup. So this is how I set up my Grey Knights. Not a lot of models, really. There's the relic in the middle. So I've decided to put my Paladins more central, and I'm going to run them up the table, and supporting them are the Land Raider with the Terminators and the Razorbacks with the Grey Knights. On the far left, I have the Nemesis Dreadnought. He's going to jump in. I've also given him the Teleporter, which is a great upgrade. Once per game he can go 30 inches, and the Storm Raven is in reserve. So the turn 1 for Grey Knights, my movement. I wanted to move everything up as fast as I could, so I moved up 6 inches with all the Razorbacks and 6 inches with the Land Raider, just because I wanted to shoot at his Chaos. A little worried about his Land Raiders and his Defiler. Those heavy weapons can be quite devastating. It is night fighting this turn, which is going to cause a bit of problems for my shooting. However, I get a better cover save. So moving the Paladins up 6 inches, pivoting the Land Raider so I get a better angle to shoot at. And the Nemesis Dreadnought, he's a jump monstrous creature, so I just move him up slightly. Ready for turn 1. Grey Knight shooting. Starting with one of the Razorbacks at the Land Raider. Hits. And needing 5 to glance. But he tried his cover save, failed. 5 to glance. roll a 3. The second one is going to go as well. Missed. Twin linked. Missed. 2 1s. You'll notice in this battle report quite a few 1s and 2s are rolled by me. This wasn't my best day, but you'll see for yourselves. So now I am shooting my Land Raider against his Land Raider. Grabbing all my dice, getting really excited, and then I realised the heavy bolter wouldn't actually hurt it. So rolling the las cannons, 2 hits, 1 cover save made, and I get a glance. Excellent, so I've glanced his Land Raider already. Nemesis Dread Knight is going to fire at the Plague Marines. So, using his Heavy Incendiary, which is like a torrent weapon. So you might mark out 12 inches from the model, and then you place the template there. And it can go in funny different angles and be quite devastating. So, 2, a 1, a 2 and a 2. So I shoot my heavy cannon, and I don't get a direct hit as well. So my shooting isn't as accurate as I'd hoped, seeing as Grey Knights are the best of the best in the Imperium. So I only managed to get 3 of them, looks like. And miss. More 1s and 2s. So it's Chaos turn 1, their movement. So he's moved his Land Raider up a little bit. This Land Raider is just the empty one. The one with the Terminators has moved up to where the Plague Marines are on the left. And he's advancing everything up very slowly. Turn 1, Chaos Space Marine shooting. So, trying to cause some wounds on my monstrous creature. Pretty average rolls. And then he's going to need 6s to wound him. And he's fine. Makes his armor save. Now the Land Raider's going to have a pot shot at him. And nothing. He rolled 2 there because it was twin linked. He thought it'd be a lot easier and quicker. My second Land Raider, go for some Paladins, try to take some of them down. Everything on the Land Raider is twin linked, which is great for him. Not so good for my Paladins. Rolling. And made an armor save and failed an invul. I start to put the wind on, realising it's a las cannon, which is double his strength, means he dies, because Paladins have 2 wounds, unlike normal Terminators, which have 1. So it's Defiler's shot at the Paladins as well. Direct hit. 3 of them. Rolling his Twin Link Reapers. So only a couple of wounds there. And it's fine. All good. Turn 2, Grey Knights. Do I get my Stormraven? No! Of course I don't. So, continuing with the same plan, moving everything up. So now that my Paladins have moved up, they're only about an inch away from the relic. Unfortunately, you can't capture the relic until the end of your movement phase. So I'm going to have to wait another turn. Nemesis Dread Knight moving up. And moving up the Land Raider, which is full of Terminators. 3 of the Terminators have hammers, which double their strength, which is quite good against vehicles. So I'm doing a steady approach up. Have a quick look at the board and deciding what to get. On turn 2, Grey Knight shooting. So my Paladins got to take down some Nurgle Marines. It's the only thing in range which they can really harm. So I can definitely see some poking through the corner, coming around, trying to sneak up on my Dread Knight. So needing freeze, and twos for my Grey Knight, Grandmaster. Now I'm needing fours because my Stormbolters are now strength 5 due to their upgrade. So good number of hits, 8 armor saves. So he's made a few, and now he's taking his feel no pain. So they've shot, and 2 Plague Marines have gone down, which is a lot better than the first turn. So now, aim of the Dread Knight hits the Defiler, but doesn't manage to do anything. I really want to take this down. I don't like his template weapon at all. Nothing. Another one. So the Land Raider at the Defiler as well. I have to take him down. So Las Cannons missed. Twin linked, please. Double ones. That's a lot of ones. Turn 2 Grey Knight's assault phase. So I decide to assault with my Nemesis Dreadnought and his Land Raider, hoping to smash that to pieces, as he is strength 10. So I make 11 inches. I think I've made it in. So can you guess the result with all the rolls I've done so far? 4 attacks, needing freeze. 2 miss. Now I'm needing 4s to glance, and come on, penetrating. No, the dice. They both added up to 4, I guess. So that's okay. Chaos turn 2, then movement. So what we've got here is same as last time. We're gonna have the Land Raider moving up over the wall. Now Typhus has a psychic ability he rolled for, which is Gift of Contagion. Let's have a look at that. So what it is, if it goes off, which it did, I roll a d3. If I roll a 1, I have -1 attack, but I gain Shrouded. If I roll a 2, I have -1 to my strength, but cannot run. And if I roll a 3, then I have -1 to my strength and -1 to my toughness. Now this Gift of Contagion, it's horrible. Going against a Nurgle Marine army, minusing my strength would make it strength 3, and their toughness 5 as it is. So this, for a Nurgle army, is a great psychic power, and another reason why I think Nurgle armies is the best way to go in a Chaos Space Marine army. I deny the witch? No, I rolled a 2, of course. So that. Oh, the deny the witch roll. No, the 2. -1 to strength and cannot run. That was what that was. I didn't deny any witch. Anything. So, how's it going now? Everything's moving up, and now the Defiler is going to move just to the left of the hill. Now he's disembarking his Plague Marines, and he's pivoted his Rhino in between his Land Raider and Rhino. What's he got planned? Is he going to go for the Nemesis Dread Knight? Is he going to go for the Paladin? He's lining them up. In this unit there are plasma guns. In the last game he used this army, he rolled to get hot, which means if he rolls to hit and rolls a 1, he has to take an armor save. Well, he rolled a 1, and then he failed his armor save, and then he failed his feel no pain. That was great the last time round. Let's see if he can do the same again. So moving on to turn 2, Chaos Space Marine shooting. Here we go. Into the Dread Knight. What can they do? Gets hot roll, and it's fine. So, very good roll for him. And now he's going to need 6s on the normal weapons, bolters, and he's going to need 3s for the plasma, I do believe. So rolling 1 plasma and 1 6. So I'll roll the armor save, it's fine, and the invulnerable, another 1. So my Dread Knight's lost a wound. So his Plague Marines are shooting at my paladins. More melters, these are melter ones. So they won't get hot if they roll a 1. But many of them hit. He did roll 2 1s there. It was brilliant for me. Feeling really lucky at this point, thinking, you know, it's going to change. I'm going to roll my armor saves. It's great. Rolling even better. Nothing's gone down. Last cannon at my Razorback. So it's feeling good. The luck's going my way. He missed and hit with everything. It's not looking likely that he's going to miss these. Couple of pens. Come on, low rolls. Immobilized and armament destroyed. He's got 1 weapon, so that's gone, and he can't move. So he can't do anything with that really. Now, what does the fighter? Can he see anything through the? Yep, definitely see some paladins there. He's thinking, right, I'm gonna have a good old shot with this. My Bristolian defoiler. So, big battle cannon. Strength 9, AP 3. I think I was told today about that. Ow. Direct hit again. Good accuracy this time round. A lot of hits. And 4. But if I fail on these, it's instant death because it's double my toughness. And I fail 1. So another paladin is down. So turn 2, Chaos Space Marine assault phase. The Plague Marines are trying a massive assault to my paladins. They make it with an 11, so I'm going to Overwatch now. Need to roll 6s to hit in Overwatch. So let's see if I can roll any 6s. It's definitely a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 6s. Now I need 4s. 2, and he makes them. So they made it in, and he's challenged me because he has to. So my Grandmaster is with the Plague Marine Champion. But first we're going to do the normal paladin attacks, needing 4s. And then quite a few hits. And these are AP 3 and 2 weapons. So he gets his Feel No Pains of a 5 up. Two, 3, 4. 4, 5. I'm hoping 5. Sounds better. So here we go. Champion versus my Warlord. I'm going to have 3 attacks and I'm going to hit first. Remembering though, they have been hit with a psychic power. Oh no, this is the Plague Marines hitting back. My units have been hit with Typhus psychic power, meaning they're -1 to their strength, which isn't going to help me out at all. It's pretty devastating. So rolling to see if I can have +1 to my strength, as is the great psychic power Grey Knights have. And rolling my attacks, I need 3s. I miss with 2. And now I'm needing 5s. So I missed, so he's doing his attacks back. nothing. So turn 3 Grey Knight's movement. A 1. No Storm Raven this turn. So my Land Raider is going to move up. I'm trying to plug the gap so his Defiler can't see my Paladins, because I'm hoping my Paladins can take down his Plague Marines this round, and then I can start getting the relic and getting into cover. So I disembark my Grey Knight squad out of the immobilised Razorback, trying to get them into the action as well. And turn 3 Grey Knight shooting. Nemesis Dread Knight firing all of his weapons into those Plague Marines. Flamer, which hits a number of Marines. So rolling to wound, not bad, pretty good. He does get his armor saves, and then feel no pain. So feel no pain over 5 up, none. 4 down, brilliant result for me. Absolutely love that. So now I've got one more weapon within him. Oh, and the tank doesn't do anything to the tank. Now my side cannon, direct hit, so he's going to hit the tanks and also the Marines underneath. So the Marines first, only 3 hit, and the tank nearest to us, no, missed the one nearest to us and hit the one on above, and it glanced, just a glance. So 3 armor saves to take, and a glance on his Rhino, and he rolls. He makes them. Now these are going to run 2 inches, just to get behind the Land Raider a little bit more. Now let's get some shooting on. Let's take down this Defiler. Yes, good start. Come on. Yes. Rolling his invulnerable with a 5 up now. Is he going to roll it? No. I roll a 2. He's a 5 up invulnerable, which he failed. So he's lost the whole point, and he is snap shooting, which is great. Land Raider to the Land Raider. Now he can't miss, it is right in front of him. Come on, Land Raider. Missed for 1. Oh, 1 off. Turn 3 Grey Knight's assault phase. So, Paladins into the Nurgle Marines. 4 more ones. I've counted almost 15 ones now, probably. I'm just making up numbers. So, that's a lot better. Let's see if he can make his feel no pains. I don't think that's enough. But we've still got the champion and the play and the Grandmaster in there. So my Grandmaster, rolling to see if his strength is improved. And now rolling to wound. Absolutely whiffed it. Rolling to hit. Doesn't hit. Turn 3, Chaos Space Marines movement. Now I'm starting to spring the trap on my Grey Knights. So, he's pivoted his Land Raider around. He's made his Rhinos back up to one another, causing a wall, so that in the shooting phase, he is protecting his troops. So the Defiler is going to try and take down the Razorback. Get a kill point. First kill point. First blood. So with the Reapers, he's fine. Now Land Raider. all of his weapons can hurt the Razorback and take it down. So, a couple of pens in there. It is destroyed, though it is gone. First blood to Chaos Space Marines. That Razorback didn't get his points back. Not one bit. I'm just rolling to see if it explodes and hits one of my men. It does. And he's fine. So the Land Raider, aiming for the other Razorback, which hasn't really done a lot either. Hits with his last cannon. Oh. I don't know. Anyway, going over to the assault phase. Do they get in? They do reach. So I'm rolling my flamer. And I hit. But they are fine, so they're going to make it into the charge. They made it. This is my Grandmaster, I think, the champion in the challenge still, and I failed to hurt his champion once again. Now, we did do this wrong. We did realise soon after that in the rules for challenges, because we've never had a challenge go 2 or 3 turns, that if he's in a unit of more than 5 models, he gets to re-roll one of his hits. Because it's them cheering on, like, yeah, come on, you can do it, yeah, woo! So, his champion is attacking, and 2 wounds, and they're fine. So, he's absolutely fine. Turn 4, Grey Knight's movement. Storm Raven is in. Land Raider disembarked. Terminator's next to the relic. The Grey Knights have moved up more. Turn 4, Grey Knight shooting. This is the turn that matters. Storm Raven into the Land Raider. Hits with Melter and Las Cannon. And I glance and pen. Just glance. Just a glance. So, try and take down his Defiler again, and he makes us invulnerable, so he is absolutely fine. Now, what to do? Land Raider against his Land Raider. This is it. Hits. And does nothing. Turn 4, Grey Knight Assault Phase. Champion and the Grandmaster. That was for strength. He doesn't get a +1 strength, but does he need it? Hits with all 3. 1, a 2, and a 1. Nothing. Champion hits back. 1 armor save. 2 armor saves, but he's fine. Now, Terminators have snuck up on the Nemesis Dreadnought, so they're attacking, but I get to go first. Strength 10, AP 2, 1, 1. So that is 1 Terminator Dead. No? Yes. Dead. Bye-bye. Turn 4 Chaos Space Marine movement. So his Land Raiders moved up slightly. His Rhinos are now opening up to allow his Plague Marines a chance to get involved with the relic. So now he's going to run at the same time as moving those Plague Marines. I don't think that was. He was rolling nice. So moving up the Plague Marines, positioning them in a very particular way. He's learnt from the last one that positioning is everything. Moving them up so everyone gets a chance to have a shot, and anything that has a rapid fire weapon is within a rapid fire range. Like I said, very particular. Right here at the bottom you can see the massive meat feast of all the paladins and my Terminators ready to defend the relic to the bitter end. Because if I can get the relic, I get 3 points. So at the moment it's 1-0 to Chaos. So turn 4 Chaos Space Marine shooting. The Nurgle Marines try to take down my Terminators. They're worried about their Terminators because they are troop choices in the Grey Knights Codex. He's wondering what to roll. He doesn't normally play Chaos Space Marines, so was unsure of what to roll. That is, it gets hot, I think, from the plasma. No? Yes? No? No, he takes one down. And now shooting some more Terminators. And armor saves, another one. So that is another Terminator down for the count. Land Raider. Get to Terminators. He really wants to take down these Terminators. These poor Terminators, which in fact have got the relic at this moment in time. Armor saves, armor saves. Or invulnerable. These were invulnerables, which were fine. And then the armor saves, I roll 1. I don't know whether it's just me or with Grey Knights, just because a lot of them is a 2+ armor save, so you really notice when you roll 1s. The other Land Raider, after my last Razorback, can he survive 2 twin-link las cannons and a heavy bolter? Come on. No. He is gone. And magically turned into a wreck. And there are 2 in there. Because when it exploded, it killed 3 of them. Because I rolled 3 1s again. So Defiler is now shooting its blaster. Strength 9, AP 3. If these hit, they are dead. And unfortunately for me, a combination of Reaper, autocannon and large weapon of doom, they're dead. So the Chaos Space Marines turn 5. Salt face. So now the Plague Marines are trying to take down some Terminators. And so let's get a roll-in. Terminators should be able to hold themselves up against Plague Marines. The only thing Plague Marines really have for them is toughness 5 and poison weapons. So they're doing their attacks. Quite a number of attacks. And Plague Marines are fearless. So they are going to hold up any unit in close combat for a while. So rolling some armor saves. And they're fine. Except for that one. Two. Those two. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Grey Knights will be fine. They're strong and tough, and the Emperor is with them, and they can't fail. That's another one. And I'm getting a little annoyed now that I'm just rolling ones. Grey Knight's movement and shooting. So I moved up slightly. And now I'm going to try and take down his troops. Now, he should take down his Plague Marines. That's another one. And another one. And he's got 2 Feel No Pains. On a 5 up. He made one of them. How can he make them? So now my Grey Knight's going against them with their Stormbolters. And there's a few more ones. And a few misses. Out of 10 shots. A few went through and nothing. So the Storm Raven is now going and in its gliding mode, I think it is, or hover mode in fact, where it's now just a fast skimmer. So I'm able to shoot normally and move normally like a fast skimmer, but anything shooting at it doesn't need 6s. With all the vast weaponry and firepower, Turn 5 Grey Knights Assault Phase. Now, Grey Knights against these Plague Marines, they have to kill them. So the Paladins defeat the champions, and there's only 2 Terminators left with my thing. So turn 5 Chaos Space Marines movement. So they've moved up together, and these Plague Marines are trying to move into make a bit of a mischief. So shooting Land Raider at my Paladins now. A couple of misses. Oh, to wound this was. And he'd already hit. Is that okay? More. And Defiler. Because after all of that, I lost all of them. Another direct hit. 100% accuracy. This game. Good work for this Defiler. So, a few more rolls, and then we'll see if I can survive. There's definitely a 1 in there. So that is 3 more. I almost rolled 3 1s that time. And now the Plague Marines at the Paladins. Hoping to take a few more casualties down. Just checking to see who's in rapid fire range. In that last batch of shooting, did manage to take down my my warlord, my grandmaster as well. So he's got Slay the Warlord and First Blood. So that's 2 points already to Chaos Space Marines. So now just finishing off to Boom. See if I have to take any armor saves. Just a couple. And yet again, I cannot roll to save my life, apparently. Then we go into turn 5. Chaos Space Marines assault phase. Let's see what they can do assaulting. Typhus is getting in with the mix. And I'm trying to overwatch and I fail. Sort of 1 there. Typhus made it in. So now I get to attack first because Typhus is initiative 1 at the moment. And I did 1 miss. Unless that was my... That was +1 strength. Psychic power, which went off. So now a hit. He's got an invulnerable save. And if he makes that, I feel no pain. Come on. And he fails to feel no pain. So he's down to 2 wounds. So rolling back. Typhus is a demon weapon, meaning he rolls a d6 when he attacks. If he rolls a 1, he becomes weapon skill 1 though. So all of his attacks. Can he take me down? There's a 1 there. I am down. Typhus has destroyed the rest of the paladins, so he moves up closer to my troops. So now all I have is a Land Raider and a squad of Grey Knights. So now the squad of Grey Knights attacking the Plague Marines. Seeing if they get their strength off. They don't. Summoning 5s. Is that the strength? I need 5s or 4s. Anyway, they killed the Plague Marines off and consolidated 2 inches. So I'm thinking, yes, I'm now going to take the relic and I can get into my Land Raider. What I forget though is that it's the end of the movement phase and you can't get into a Land Raider after finishing your movement phase, which is horrible. So now I am attacking close combat with them. Onto his Terminators. He's got invulnerable saves. It fails and fails. So there are no more Chaos Terminators to worry about. So now, does the game continue? As it stands, Chaos are winning. And we roll. And a 1 or 2 the game finishes. And it's 3. So turn 6, Grey Knights. The turn overview. Basically, our Nemesis Dread Knight moved up to Typhus, and my unit was with the relic, goes into close combat with the Plague Marines, thinking they'll be safer in combat rather than in the open. Everything else shoots at random things and don't do anything. Turn 6, Chaos Space Marines overview. So, shot at my Storm Raven, shot my Storm Raven, missed completely. Then what happened? We went into combat and Typhus beat my Dread Knight. So all I have left is 3 Grey Knights with the relic against 7 Plague Marines. So, rolling off then to see if I can hurt a Plague Marine. Again rolling low and he passes Feel No Pain. That was a 6. His dice roll have been absolutely great this turn. I have to say though, tactically, he was the better man today. He really knew how to play me and move his units around. And so, quite a few Plague Marines left. One of them died. They get to attack back, but he really moved his vehicles around, protecting his troops, ready for this last final stint attack. So they're coming into close combat with me. Rolled to hit. Quite a few hits. And now needing falls to wound them. And then I need to make my armor saves. The free up armor save. And I fail one, meaning I have 2 left. So there we have it then. It was a victory for Chaos Space Marines. What happened after was pretty much his Nurgle Marines would have wiped me out. So I felt it was best to concede. Turn 6, I couldn't really do anything else other than that. So it was a Chaos Space Marine victory. Well done, Chaos. Things to note though, I think I rolled extremely below average. A lot of 1s I rolled, which is never good if you have Terminator armor. I just don't know, whenever I play Grey Eye Knights, I just roll a lot of 1s. But yeah, thank you for watching. The next battle report coming up is Eldar versus Space Marines, and that should be up this week. So I hope to see you there.